Hello everyone, this is Rabab Alma, licensed marriage and family therapist and international life coach. And these lives are meant for general info, not for medical or therapeutic advice. And our topic for today, is there anything to be thankful about? I know this is the week of Thanksgiving break. A lot of people will be off and children. And I thought it's a good topic to talk about, how to be thankful and why actually, and grateful. So let me know, where are you joining me from? I am here from Pennsylvania, and I would like to see where are you, which city are you joining me, and let me know what you think about gratefulness and being thankful. So yesterday I had a talk at Ursinus College, and it was about actually being thankful. It was an interfaith event and I had the honor to participate. It was a mix of people from the Muslim faith, from the Christian faith, from the Jewish faith, and other faiths, of course. And it was such a wonderful event. Everyone shared their story or their verse from the Holy Book, and it was really nice to share stories. And I think it's important for us to be thankful to our own story, our own journey, to be grateful for that. Ultimately, to be grateful for what we have and for ourselves. So sometimes we think of everything except thinking of ourselves, as to be grateful for ourselves, for that journey. If you look back and what you were, where you are at now and where you were before, and see if you can just recognize the journey and what a long way you have walked and gone through. And it's amazing how grateful you can be if you look closely to your achievement. Thank you, Anila, for joining me. I am also very thankful to be connected with you. Thank you. So our topic today is being grateful and thankful. And a lot of people can say a lot of things about being thankful, for health, for wealth, for education, for a lot of things. But for the actual journey, for looking back and remembering where we were and where we are at the moment, it's important to write this, or maybe to have this timeline, and to appreciate ourselves, appreciate that we're grateful for this effort, for this strength, for the presence, for us. Of course, we're grateful to everyone else in our life for what we have, but for ourselves, to give this ourselves that moment. It's important. It's important for us to model for our children how grateful we are for them. And then they will think about it, and they will feel the same way. If it's not now, later. But it's important for us to communicate with our children how grateful we are for their presence. And because we are parents, then we are able to work on ourselves and parent better and be better people and be mindful of things we were not mindful of before having children. Our children actually teach us a lot. So it's important to look at that and encourage them to be thankful and grateful, so they learn that from us. And we need to model that by actions, not only by words. It's important to do that by actions. So I have some notes here, and excuse me. Again, let me know where you were joining me from. Drop some comments and some notes. I will be happy to address them. And thank you, Anila, for the nice note again. So let me know. I know it's a busy time of the year. My daughter is coming back from the dorm tomorrow, and I'm very thankful and very happy about that. Waiting for it and excited and preparing for that. So I hope that everyone is enjoying this week of break and being with the family and friends and having some time off, and just enjoy the moment and enjoy the presence of the friends and families around you. It's important. So how do we express gratefulness? We can do it with our heart, feel it, and we need to mean it. It has to be heartfelt. You know, sometimes we say things, sometimes people feel it, if it's not in the heart, from the heart, they feel it, they know it. Also, when you say it, you don't feel that good about it because you know you're saying it, but you're not sure. I think it's important to feel this gratefulness deep inside of us. Also, speak it. Speaking about gratefulness. For like today, I was speaking to, leaving a message for my friend, and I was I'm very grateful for her presence in my life, and I'm grateful for this connection. I think it's important to feel it, and to feel it in the voice, in the heart, in the actions, and that adds some more value, adds happiness, adds joy inside of us. And we actually start to appreciate when we think about it and feel it, then we actually translate that into actions and we feel it in our life. We feel happier. So also among married couple, a lot of people in my I see in my practice, the main issue is, and the main complaint that I feel, and that's across the board, not about like people in particular or certain age or certain gender, or no, across the board. I don't feel appreciated. This is what they say. I don't feel appreciated and I don't feel acknowledged. So if we express our gratitude, our thankfulness to people, especially the people who are significant in our lives, then they feel appreciated. That creates bond with people. You know, when I tell someone, like today I left a message for my dear friend and tell her that I'm really grateful for this connection, and her response was amazing. You know, it's like you fall in love with the person all over again. When you tell them what you like about them, when you tell them how thankful you are for them, between even children and parents. Like when I tell my daughter that I'm truly thankful her presence in my life, and see how her face will be, you know, you will feel this light, she will lit up and she will be so happy, you will see it in her eyes. We want our presence, our words and our actions to leave positive impact on people. They will remember us with that. They will think of us, think of our words. When someone says you left positive energy, then this will stay with them. This will inspire someone to do something or say something or feel good about themselves. That's important. So that's important for married couple. We need to appreciate each other. We need to appreciate our significant other. We need to tell them how much we appreciate them, what they mean to us, how much they mean to us, and that will expressing that gratefulness will create and will strengthen the bond. So, and we need to see opportunity in everything. Whether, I mean, we all have like things in our life, good and bad, but we need to focus on the positive things, even if it's a bad experience, because there is a lesson. There is a lesson in that what we need to learn, and we need to be appreciative for that lesson. So, excuse me. So the one thing that I tell my client, hey Golmake, thank you, alaikum salam, thank you for joining. So the one thing that I talk to my client about, and talk to myself actually before I talk to my client about, is whenever there is something, even it's good or bad, I need to pause. I need to pause and think. I need to observe and see the lesson, see the positive side in addition to the negative side, because nothing is perfect. And then based on that lesson, then I will act. I will use it as a lesson in my life. I will act based on that. Either I change something in me, or maybe I will interact differently, or I will say something different, whatever it is. But that pausing, observing, and then acting is important. So we are not reactive. We are responding to the events, whether they are good or bad. And I think we need to build this stop signs in our life, that to stop and think, because we're always running. And I was like preparing for our dinner on Thursday, and I'm waiting. I'm excited for my daughter to come back, and I'm happy. I'm excited, but also I wanna pause and appreciate that feeling. I think of other people who maybe they are alone in this event. Like yesterday, I was at Ursinus, and I saw this lady that she doesn't have family here, and I felt that I was sent to that event for a reason, because she's gonna be alone on Thursday. So I felt like I want her to join me, to join us, to join the dinner on Thursday, and I felt so happy about that. I think it's important to appreciate what we have, and also think of others that they don't have it. Because we have a lot of things, a lot of blessings. When we are grateful, we are not fearful. We're content. We're happy. We can't be violent or aggressive when we're grateful. We will act from a sense of enough, not a sense of scarcity. So when we feel that we have enough, so then we are willing to share. When we are grateful, we aren't angry. We can't be angry and grateful at the same time. We cannot feel both simultaneously. We can't. So we need always to reset ourselves, reset our soul, reset our thinking about what's happening with us or around us. We need to understand there are always stations in our lives. Stations can be pleasant or unpleasant. And we need to be grateful to all of them. Because now I think, for instance, of the unpleasant stations in my own life. And like for instance, 2016 was a rough year for me on so many levels. Professionally, personally, emotionally. However, and at the end of 2016 into 2017. But now we are at the end of 2018, and I see the blessings and the lessons. At that time, it was really hard. It was hard, and handling things on my own. Of course, I had friends that they were supportive, but still, the pain, we feel it. We can share it, but we feel it, we carry it, we own it, because it's ours. Now I think back and I see the lesson, and I see how that changed me in a positive way, how I'm looking at things differently, in a more compassionate way. Most importantly, compassionate towards myself and towards others. So it's important to pay attention to what's happening and to be grateful. And it's important to think that what we have are blessings. They are not entitlements. They're not. God has blessed us with so many things, and they are gifts. And we need to be thankful. Like as a Muslim, in our religion, we say Alhamdulillah, thank you God. And yesterday in this interfaith event, people were thanking God from different faiths. It was very beautiful, wonderful. It was remarkable to see that from different people come up together to thank God, everyone in their own way. But we're all speaking the same language, the language of gratefulness and love. When we are grateful, we respect each other. We respect everybody because we see good in everyone. Everyone has goodness in them. And it's up to us where to focus. Do you want to focus on the good or on the negative? It's our decision. It's always ours. We have the choice. I think, so looking at gratefulness, why would God give us more if we are ungrateful? Why would God overwhelm us with more stuff if we are not grateful for what we have? He wouldn't. So being ungrateful is actually the biggest blocker in our life. I read this book, The Secret, and they talk about that how feelings and thoughts manifest you can manifest what you want in your life. And so if we are focusing on the negative, so we're gonna manifest more of that. I think it's important because energy flows where attention goes. So if we are focusing on the positive, then the energy flows that way, and that will invite more blessings and more gifts. But if we are focusing on the negatives, so the energy goes that way, and then we're going to get more of that. That's extremely powerful to know. So gratitude, being grateful, is extremely important. I often speak to my client about keeping a gratitude journal. We all find ourselves in this situation when we are like upset about something, things are happening and are not happening the way we want, and we're upset about it. So, and when we are going this spiral, then we don't think, we don't make sense. So when we keep that journal, this gratefulness or gratitude journal, then we can pull it anytime and read it. Remind ourselves of all the blessings we have, of all what we have done so far, the successes, the achievements, and the failures, and how we overcame them. That's important. It's important to think of that. So if we want to be happy, we need to be grateful. It's not the other way around. I cannot say, oh, I will be happy when I when I get what I want. Then I will be grateful. Doesn't work that way. We need to enjoy the journey because the joy is within the journey. So we need to be able to be genuine when we express our gratefulness. We need to use our words. Another thing is, we need to accept when someone says thank you. Sometimes we express our gratitude to people, but then when someone says thank you and appreciate us, we don't really take it. We kind of like undermine it or dismiss it. No, I didn't do anything. No, everyone does the same thing. No, but you did something. Own it. Be happy about people appreciating you. It's important. One more thing also. I think it's important to tell our friends or our significant others how we want them to say thank you to us. What do we need? Like you can go to your husband or to your wife or to whoever significant in your life and say, well, I did this and this and this, and I really deserve a thank you. Or I would like flowers for that. Or I would like a gift for it. Whatever it is. Are we willing to say that? Are we willing to express what we want and how we feel? Because people cannot read our minds. And if we don't tell them what we want, they wouldn't know. And then we get upset about they did not know what we thought that they should know. We cannot expect people to read our minds. So it's not only to be grateful to people, also to be grateful to yourself and tell people, how would you like to be appreciated and acknowledged? To tell your partner, your significant other, what you want. Thank you, Mahmoud, for joining me. How would you like to be praised? So gratefulness, first I said it has to be heartfelt. Second, we talked about speak it and saying it and expressing it and asking people, our significant others in our lives, I want to be appreciated for this. I really want you to tell me thank you for that, or I really spend time on this and I want to be recognized. There is nothing wrong with that. I think that will bring people close to each other. So the last thing is action. And actually, actions need to be beautified by expressions, sincere expressions, like writing a thank you note, expressing your gratitude in person, showing respect to people, treat others with respect, smiling, listening, receiving kindness, exhibiting patience. All of this is actually being grateful to the person and not to complain, to look again at the positive side of things, or the full side of the cup, not the empty part of it. We can show gratefulness and thankfulness by volunteering in the community or helping someone. One thing we can show gratefulness for is to forgive someone. Someone hurt us. We can be grateful for the lesson, for the opportunity, compassion for someone. And so when we show that compassion, we're actually expressing what we have towards ourselves. That can be gratefulness. I'm thankful for the experience. You know, that person either gave me a gift or a lesson, and I'm grateful for that lesson. It made me stronger. I was able to look at things differently. I'm able to have this memory of something, because for someone to hurt us, sometimes we might have also good memories with them. So I'm grateful for that. And I got a lesson, and I'm grateful for it also. We show gratefulness by helping, by donating. One thing is, how about putting your phone away when you're speaking to someone? You know, sometimes we sit with people and we have the phone, even if it's flipped down on the other side, but it's there, you know. It's like, yeah, I'm listening to you, but my phone is here, so I can flip it and look at it anytime. So how would the other person feel? So when I'm grateful to someone, I'm thankful for their presence and listening to them, and maybe putting my phone away. So this is your time. This is, I'm giving you my undivided attention. And it's important. Showing gratefulness by teaching something to someone and sharing that knowledge. So I think the question is, what are you grateful for? And how do you express that gratitude? What person at this moment you feel that you want to show your gratefulness for? Think of someone, or more than one person. How would you express this gratefulness towards that person? What would you tell this person? What would you say or do or express? What is it? One thing is to be grateful for yourself. Toward yourself, gratitude towards the self, towards what you're doing, towards growing, learning, grateful for the time you spent caring for yourself, the time you spent studying, doing homeworks, cooking for your family, cleaning for yourself and for the family, taking care of others. Are you grateful for yourself? That's an important thing. And what do you think of that? Do you think this is something that you're open to be grateful for yourself? Think about it. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section what you think of being grateful towards yourself. Is it something that you can entertain, think about, do, or not? And why not? Let me know. I would be happy to read your comments and to respond to them. So this is my life for today. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please hit like and share. I will also download this on YouTube, and I will include the link in the comment section. I wish everyone a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. And I'm so grateful for all of you supporting me, watching my lives, commenting, spending time, interacting. I'm so grateful for everything and for everyone that's been part of my journey. And you, whoever is watching me, I'm so grateful for you, for your presence, for your spending the time, the attention. I'm grateful for this venue that I'm able to connect with so many people all over the world. That's amazing, and we are so blessed, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful week and a wonderful Thanksgiving, and talk to you next week. And don't forget to like and share, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye.